When I get,
All right, now you can tell me what you were about to say.
I can say it now.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some friends coming in. We're from out of town. We're trying to figure out when we're gonna get together. So we figure we're gonna get together around probably third week of July. And I have to brew a beer for it, just for that occasion.
You should.
It was requested. Hey, they want an amber, so I got to brew an amber beer.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
are you gonna try to do something similar to the last amber we did, or
I want to do.
different side?
Do you remember that amber lager we done?
Mm-hmm.
Something along that lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I have time, because this lagers take a little longer, and I got to have it done. So, but that.
Not that we're going to spend a whole time talking about anything on this episode. I don't really plan on this being a long one.
No,
I just had to get I had to wait till the day because nobody was off work for me to talk to. I have to talk about Game of Thrones, but before we get to that, since you brought beer up, let me turn this feedback down. The slap back, check. We got to talk about what we just tried. Because right now we're aging. We're officially aging, although we've tasted it several times.
We're going to taste the hell out of it.
We've quote unquote tasted it enough times to say we've drank it. The barley wine, and it's every time I take a sip, it's amazing.
It's going to be
absolutely amazing. Then we just sampled you brought over a bottle of cream ale, which is awesome.
Yeah,
you can't tell it's 7% either.
Oh no. Well, I can now. Just show you the
now
rest
that
of it.
I mean, when you're drinking it, you can't tell. It's a few minutes later when your ears get hot. That's when you can tell.
Yeah, we're gonna have brew both of these beers again.
And we did a smash, which I'm so happy about that acronym. I just love it that it works out that way.
Smash.
Because I was like, why they? Because we have terms like cold crash and things like. I thought smash was just a way you did it, like you smashed.
I smashed that beer.
Like you smashed you smashed something in it, or you crush it when you drink it, or. But no, it stands for
single malt and single hop.
Single malt. So you actually use the A for and in that particular acronym.
I'm guessing that's what it is. Just
it worked out great.
I think it's going to be really good.
But it was so easy, and it was very inexpensive. The wort anyway tasted great. I haven't tried it since.
I'll try.
But we've done this long enough to know you can tell right away. As soon as it's cool enough to sip, we take a sip, and we know right then it's going to be a good beer.
We've done everything right on this. We brewed a bag on it. We put it. We remembered.
That was a good move for that little grain bill.
Oh yeah, we remembered the Irish moose. We remembered it this time.
I like how you mixed it.
Oh yeah, when I rehydrated it. There's different views on that. Different.
But the Irish malts, like you said, you could tell.
You could tell.
It just grabbed all the sediment and just dropped it down to the bottom. It said, "Come here, guys. We're going somewhere. Where are we going? We're going to the bottom.
We're going to the bottom
today."
We desperately could have used the Irish malts on the barley wine, but I did put some unflavored gelatin in there. I
was hoping you'd bring that up.
I took some unflavored gelatin and I put it in there, and it grabs all those little hot particles and stuff like that and grabs them and brings them down. I guess that's what it does. I could tell a difference when I sent it, because because there was so much hops, and we didn't use a sock or nothing. We just do that crap in there and said, rawr, and it was like, I think it was like 6 ounces of hops and plus 2 ounces of drop. So there's a lot of hops, almost a half a pound of hops. So I think I might be a couple of ounces off on that. So that you could see on when it was in the carboy, it was that the little trash at the bottom of it was just going up way up. I was like, oh my, it's gonna be a waste. But when I secondaried it, I used a filter to secondary it.
What kind of filter?
I just used a cheesecloth, kind of like a cheesecloth when I done it, and then when I went to put it in the keg, I put it in my cooler. I dropped it down about 30 degrees, and I put some gelatin in there, And when I put it in the keg, you could tell the difference. It's you can't tell because I shook it up when I was driving over here, but it's clear. It's clear. It's going to have a good color to it. I mean, it's going to be a really good beer.
So we've got the CO2 hooked up to it, and we purged it.
Yeah.
We did not hook the beer line up, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Because that keep me from sneaking out here and checking it with air quotes.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just checking it.
You can't check it. I'm going to spoil your fun because you can't check it. Because if you do check it, you're going to dirty that line up, and we're going to age this thing for about 6 months. So
is it really going to sit in the kegerator for 6 months?
Yes.
How often are we going to hook up
This
that line?
is what's going to happen. It's going to get kegerated. It's going to get carbonated. Kegerated. It's going to get carbonated. And I'm going to check. We'll check it one day after appropriate time when we think it's about ready. And I say, okay, yeah, it's ready. And I'm going to hook it and I'm going to take it to the house. And that's what's going to happen.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, okay, it's ready, let's start drinking it. And you go to pour one and just tap.
We'll all drink one. Oh, yes, tap it. We'll all drink one because we can drink it young. I mean, we could drink it like a bait.
Dude, it tastes great now.
Oh, dude, it's good. Yeah. But could you imagine what it's going to taste like? It's going to be...
I can't imagine it being better than this.
So I'm take it to the house. I'm gonna stick it in the closet and I'm gonna leave it there and forget about it. And because we'll need that space in the kegerator, we can't leave that in there for 6 months. Because I'm telling you, the next time we make this cream ale, we might as well.
But why do you want to carbonate it before you age it?
I don't know. I mean, that's what everything said.
Why can't you age it and then carbonate it?
You can. Some people just leave them in the fermenter for a couple of years. I mean, I've been looking at lambics and stuff, and a Berliner Weiss. It's another sour ale type beer that's aged for a long time. But I got a refrigerator. I got 2 refrigerators at the house. That's what happens when you drink a barley wine sample and a cream ale that's 7%. You can't talk right. And I'll probably stick it in there, keep it cool, and it'll be ready.
You'll know what I'm talking about when I say this because you used to have long hair.
Yeah.
You know how like when you get low on conditioner, you just pour some water in there and shake it up.
Shake it up.
And make it last 2 or 3 more showers.
Yeah.
It's like all I've got left in that cup is a little bit of sediment, and I want to pour some like Milk Ultra in there and shake it up, and make it last a couple more sips.
I use that same analogy, but I use spaghetti and meatballs because when you was a little kid, when you got to the last meatball, you just like dissected that thing, like you cut it into quarters,
make it last,
into eighths, and then just to make it last.
Because you don't want it to be over.
I'm thinking the next time the cream ale is so cheap. Next time we do it's 10-gallon batch.
And the smash was cheap.
The smash was cheap. We don't know what it tastes like yet. I think it's gonna be good.
We do know what it tastes like. We just don't know what it tastes like. Fermented, carbonated, and cold.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. It's not gonna be an IPA. Damn it! It's not gonna be an IPA. Like we know as an IPA. It's an English IPA.
It's not going to be an IPA to you and me.
It's a pale ale, basically, but it's an English IPA. It's going to be about 65 IBUs. International Bitter Units.
International?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I have no idea. It sounded good. But
I'm surprised that America hasn't changed it to ABUs.
Yeah.
American
Bitter Units.
Which actually American bitter units would be lower. Because everybody's like, blood.
Well, actually, everything American style, like if you look at American Amber, American IPAs, American Browns, all of that is slightly the scale of the IBUs. You have a scale that, when you look at an English IPA, it's within this range of IBUs. And everything American is going to be at a higher IBU. America likes the hops. Speaking of brewing, I would have been here 30 minutes earlier, but Kim Coleman blocked me in as I was leaving my driveway.
Shout out to 1817
Brew Company. He's telling me a little about his little brewery he's getting built over in Oklahoma.
But he moved, didn't he?
Yeah. He's not moved yet, but it's getting built. But he stopped and told me some stuff he's got going on. I won't talk about it on here because it's not nothing social media. But yeah, it's got some. That was pretty cool. I ain't seen Kim in a while. I've talked to him on the phone, but I ain't seen him.
All right, so have we talked about all the brewing stuff we're going to talk about?
We're good with brewing stuff.
I'm not really even going to do any announcements because this is supposed to be like a short, like quick little podcast. I wanted to do this Monday, but like I said, it was one of those Mondays that we just lined up to where Clint couldn't be here, you couldn't be here, and of course Kelly had to work, and
let's get to it.
I wasn't gonna do it by myself, but the only announcements to make is our next show is May the 25th.
May the 25th. Where's that gonna be at?
Killj will be at Cowboys in downtown Jackson, Mississippi.
Awesome.
May the 25th. We got other shows coming up after that, but I'll announce that later. And of course, the big deal is we're only 2 days away from Tupelo Con.
Yeah.
As of when they hear this, it'll be Thursday when they hear it. So Friday, Saturday, boom, we're here. It's here. And I'll tell you this, I am very much ready for Tupelo Con, but I'm not prepared for Tupelo Con. My ducks
are not in a row.
They're in more of a perpendicular asparagus.
You quacking all over the place?
Yeah.
You quacking all over the place?
I got one duck in the water. I got one flying over my head. I got one over here. I don't know what he's doing. It's some kind of Macarena thing. It's just, they're not in a row.
You need to make a list. Get quack-a-lacking.
Yeah. I mean, everything's here. My ducks are here. Mm-hmm. They're just not in a row.
As long as you got all your ducks.
You remember our first couple of cons we did? It was like, all right, we got to make sure we stay up all night working on the T-shirts so we all look uniform. We got to make sure we have this. We got to make sure. This year we're like, oh yeah, I did get the new banner, and that's about it.
I wish we had T-shirts, but
we're getting more comfortable with doing them. It's sort of like a show. When we used to do Killj shows back in the day, we would start preparing for it like 3 days ahead of time. Yeah. But then when we got used to it, and it was just a second nature, it's like we didn't even take off work early. We just jumped in the van and went and rocked out.
Oh yeah,
you get better at it as you do it. So it's equally as exciting as it ever was, or if not more. It's just that you don't prepare as much because you kind of sort of know what to expect.
I think Kara's going with me.
Oh, cool.
She'll
like it.
Kara's going.
She'll love it.
Yeah. I got her 9 Inch Nail shirt and her shield hat in.
Yep. You had to explain to me what that was because I haven't seen.
Oh, you haven't?
Captain Marvel. I haven't seen Endgame either, but I might be going to see it tomorrow night. Have you seen it yet?
I have not seen it yet.
Dude, but I've got to go watch it because spoilers are falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
Like, I walked to my car today when I was leaving work, and a spoiler fell out of the sky and landed in front of me.
We're Tuesday. I don't know. Kara, Laura's like, hey, I think I'm gonna go see it. She was hurt. She was trying to get Sean to go watch it, and I was like, no.
Everybody's like, you haven't seen it yet? It's good. I was like, I know it's good. You don't have to tell me that. I'm trying.
I can't watch it without Laura. Laura can't watch it without me. We can't watch it. We both cannot watch it without Kara.
Is Laura working tomorrow night?
Laura's getting off work at 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
What about Friday? Because, see, Comic-Con is Saturday, but I'm available Friday.
She works till 10 Friday. We're going to see. Laura's off Monday and Tuesday. We're going to go see it next Tuesday. It's when we're
Tuesday's bargain night, so that's good.
That's when we're going to go see it next Tuesday.
I may try to be a stowaway on that.
Yeah,
is that an option?
Yeah, I mean, even if it's your second time watching, I'm sure it'll be okay. But while you're looking, pull up the Google box there, and you haven't seen Captain Marvel?
No,
it's really good.
But that's another one. It's not that I didn't see it because I didn't want to.
But pull up Carol Danvers 9 Inch Nails outfit, whatever you want, however you want to put it in there. NIN.
Yeah, NIN shirt. I used to have one of those.
It
said mine was black and white, and hers is white and black.
Images on that.
Yeah, I see that.
That's
what kind of hat did you say that was?
It's a shield hat.
Dude, I've got a leather jacket that looks almost just like that.
Do you really?
It's gonna be hot, but
I pulled out.
To wear it till she can't.
Do you really have one?
I mean, it's not identical to that, but it's like a worn black leather jacket, and it's real tight on me. So it'd be kind of big on her.
I got my.
I'll bring it if she don't want to wear it. She don't have to.
Just bring it. We'll see what it looks like because she's.
It's more like a motorcycle jacket, but it looks.
That's mine. Mine's a motorcycle, like a straight up.
This is too, but it's a real worn one.
Yeah, mine's I got a 40-year-old Negan jacket. It's old, like it's toast.
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Yeah, bring it. It's just
It's hot.
Yeah, that's what we say. It's hot. You know, ain't no sense in doing that. Laura's going to buy her some Doc Martens because she wears Doc Martens in the show because it's set in the 90s.
Oh man, there's so many good Game of Thrones memes right now. Like,
oh yeah,
there's never been a better time for memes.
What's the one I seen? Do you remember the one where he's like sitting there and the Night King is just sitting there and he's got that like blank look on his face, and then you remember when he got burnt by the fire and he just kind of grinned.
I guess we should say spoilers for Game of Thrones this season for sure, because that's what this is all about. It's talking about last episode.
The meme was it's like when you the meme was he got that little scowl on his face and it's like, yeah, spoiler alert, when you die in the third episode, and then the second picture is when he's smiling. It's like, but you know you're in the prequel.
So, that's a good point. Another funny one I saw is where the Night King was like smiling real big, like I'm back, and I think it was Jon Snow was like, Arya, stop already. Like she had put on his, done the faceless man with his face.
Oh yeah, it's like,
which that's one thing since I brought it up. The reason I was looking at, I just Googled Game of Thrones memes because for this episode I think I'm just going to throw up a funny meme, and I think it's going to be this one right here that I'm pointing at that nobody can see.
I can't see it.
I'll show you in a minute.
Have you seen the Game of Thrones trailer?
Yes, I shared it today.
That is hilarious.
That is funny.
Lena Headley is kind of hot as not Cersei.
Yeah, she was Sarah Connor in the Terminator TV show.
I never watched that.
It's surprisingly.
I remember you talking about it.
Really good.
Really good.
And it's one of those shows that doesn't start out strong and then kind of fade.
Oh,
it's more the opposite.
Like it's supposed to be.
Like it's supposed
to be. It's a build up.
Yeah. It gets. I was sad to see it canceled, but it lasted a while. I don't remember how many shows and how many seasons, but it took me a minute to watch them all.
So let's get in this Game of Thrones.
We're in it. We're talking about it.
What about them swords catching on fire? He's like, hell yeah.
I thought that was a good effect.
Very good effect.
But what sucks, like the whole Dothraki army is gone.
Are they? I'm sure there's somebody who got knocked off a horse who's hiding in a pine tree
there
somewhere.
Might be a handful,
but
by and large, we have no Dothraki anymore.
Right. A lot of the horses came back. So I'm thinking after the aftermath, there's gonna be there. Of course, the majority of it's gone.
I would easily say 90%.
As well as the Unsullied, they're gone. There's still a lot of them left, but
there's still a lot of them left.
But yeah, but that was.
And there's surprising amount of main characters left. I was like, I did not, dude. And it was so crazy, so chaotic. Let me just paint a picture for you here, and everybody listening. I'm getting too excited. I can't help it, man. I've got this set up kind of weird in here, but there's like screens all around the room. There's like a projector here, a computer with a big screen here. Then there's one over here. There's one over here. But like, not everything is hooked up to everything. Like the DVR can play on like that, and the computer can play here and there, and the DVR can also go to the projector. So what we did was we brought up my HBO Go account and the DVR and synchronized them to where it was all the way around the room on every screen, including the projector. Then, since it's on the computer, we hooked up the computer to our PA system that the band plays through. And we had that son of a bitch so loud, when something would explode, the walls would shake in here. And we worry about people like talking.
It wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't have mattered. You wouldn't have heard them.
I have a friend that lives in Hattiesburg, and
I'm still listening. I'm gonna get a beer.
She shared a picture. Do I have anything in there to drink? If not, pour me a amber. I mean a Killian's fake. Not saying clone because
which tap is that now?
The middle.
The middle?
Should be the middle.
Yeah, that's it.
I have a friend that lives in Hattiesburg, and they went to the theater to see it.
I didn't know that. Oh.
How awesome is that?
Ooh, look at that pour. It damn near overflowed. Oh, that's got some good head on it now.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's perfect. That's what you want.
That would have been
I didn't know that was an option.
Well, they had there was a movie theater down there in Hattiesburg that was playing it in the theaters. That would have been cool because that's
basically like that here.
Well, that's part of the people's fussing because it was too dark. is because
I was gonna bring that up.
is the TV. Like I'm gonna rewatch it on my 4K TV.
I've seen it 4 times.
Have you? But I'm gonna watch it on my 4K TV, and they say if you watch it on a 4K TV, you won't have that big of a deal. Or if you watch it in a super dark theater, like it was filmed for.
Right, but did you watch it on HBO? The
Yes.
HBO Go?
Yeah.
You know, right after it goes off, it shows you behind the scenes.
I didn't watch that.
Okay, you need to because they explain that. They're
Okay,
like, they want
okay.
you to feel like you were there.
Right.
And one thing that makes it most terrifying is you don't know what's going on.
I like
that's
it.
what people were complaining about. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, yeah, neither do they.
That's how it really was.
That's how they feel.
That makes, yeah. I
It
like
makes
that.
sense.
The dragon fights were awesome. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it got a little twisted around and you don't know what's going on, but after you saying that, I mean, could you imagine flying around in a pitch ass black with...
Oh, and that big cloud of whatever snow that was.
What was that? Yeah.
What was that?
What was that magical cold breath weapon or something? It was like,
I
was
don't
there
know.
an ice dragon back there or somewhere?
I think the Night King can kind of control the weather.
Okay.
He's like, what's her name? Storm from the X-Men. He's got a little bit of that. But what were we talking about before that? I had something else to say right before I went and got a beer. Oh, the Dothraki. So is Ghost dead now? Because he just went charging off with them, and I'm like, I remember seeing that and thinking, why?
Ghost can't die off screen. There cannot be any off screen deaths.
But I've heard it said before. I can't remember where I watched so much Game of Thrones stuff, and I apologize if I'm stealing anything from any YouTube video, but it's just a big amalgamation of that in my head. Sorry, 5 syllables. I'll leave. Oh,
Yeah, it's 5 syllables.
They said that they were kind of griping about having to do so much CGI and it's being so expensive because they have to spend all the CGI time, I guess, on the dragons. They say the dogs are CGI. They didn't do the elephants because they're CGI. They didn't do the ice spiders because they're CGI. You know, in the book, there's the ice spiders, which I'm glad they didn't do because I'm arachnophobic.
Yeah.
That would have been bad. So I'm afraid they killed him off just so they don't have to deal with that anymore. They're like, oh, let's just spend all our CGI time on these dragons.
I don't know.
But there's not. Who else has got one left?
Nobody.
That's the last one.
Well, actually,
There were 6 to start with. No?
there's
5.
Arya's is still alive, but it's wild.
But it's out.
Remember, it's still alive. And I think Shaggy Dog's still alive.
I know Lady was the first to die.
Lady was the first to die, and then I don't remember Rob's. What was his name?
Dude, they cut his head off
Rob. Yeah, they cut his head
and
off.
put it on Rob's dead body
yeah, yeah.
head. That was the worst one.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah, that got me. You know that dog that was Lady. You know the dog that actually used to CGI bigger.
Yeah.
Sansa Stark actually adopted that dog.
Yep.
Well, Sophie Turner
Yeah.
actually adopted the real life dog. It's pretty cool.
I'm sure she answers to Sansa at this point.
Probably so. She's in like a nut, dude. Like on social media and stuff. Or just,
She's funny. On that video you were talking about, she's like, well,
She is
the
a
difference between the
nut.
books and the show is the books has a bunch of words in it that you read, and the show makes me some money.
she is a nut. She's a trip.
That's hilarious. So, man, what else do I want to talk about? Like, I took notes, and I'm glad I forgot them because there's too much. I'll go ahead and tell you a lot of things that people were complaining about that I'm not complaining about. Well, I'm not complaining about this, but this one thing did confuse me. How come some of the walkers, when you kill them, they crumble, and some of them just die like normal people would?
I'm thinking it's
Like when the little girl stabbed the giant in the eye, he just crumbled into like ash.
I think it's the level of the White Walker. I think some of them are just
some of them are whites, and
some of them are white.
There's a difference.
And some of them
I do
are
know
white
that from
walkers.
the books.
I think that's
pretty
the difference.
distinct.
I think one that big giant. I think he was a white. I don't think. See, they had those deep ice blue eyes. I don't think the regular dead. Just the pawns, so to
Yeah,
speak.
some of them look like zombies, and some of them look more like the generals.
Right, the generals. They're like,
But now that giant, he kind of looked zombified.
but he
Like,
was. I think it's the Night King actually resurrection. You know, like he done. I can't remember the dragon's name. The dragon. Remember, he went up and
Right.
raised the dragon, and he just done that for the rest. I think there's a level. I'm just speculating, but I think 1-1.
I don't know. I'm a little confused by the hierarchy of White Walkers because once, like, if you killed a person and the Night King does his arms up, that person can come back as a White Walker. But if that White Walker gets killed, can he do it again? Are they recyclable if they don't crumble?
That's what I was. Yeah, I don't know. That's
can
the
he
thing.
only raise people
Certain
that have only
ones.
died once?
That's where I loved this episode. I thought it was great. And there was things that I didn't like, but it was nothing. It was just a personal thing. It wasn't there was anything wrong.
At first,
with it.
I didn't like the darkness, like of literal
I didn't either, but
darkness. But until I heard it explained,
the
I was like,
explanation
that's a good point.
makes a whole lot of
That's a good
sense.
point.
Yeah. You're not supposed to know what's going on. Could you imagine how dark it was? I mean,
oh yeah,
out here, pitch black in the middle of nowhere in the winter,
snowing, that big cloud.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, it would be terrifying.
Yeah.
But the only thing I like they showed the generals enough to incorporate them somehow. Like somebody should have killed a general, and they should have, they
hung back.
They hung back, but when they killed the Night King, all of them died. They should have had a little bit of.
Yeah, and they referenced that earlier on. They said we don't have to kill all of them. We just need to kill that one.
Yeah, that was the plan.
They pointed at the.
But everybody. To me, I'm just gonna go on actors. The people who acted their ass off was the Hound when he was like terrified of the fire. He acted his ass off on that.
Yeah.
Arya when she was. It was weird seeing her scared. You hadn't seen her scared since what, season 2?
Yeah, she really.
Because she's a badass now.
She really made it look, like you said, convincing. Because she was just
overwhelmed. Yeah,
and you would be even if you're a badass little ninja assassin like she's become.
Yeah, she got.
You can only handle so much.
Yeah,
I mean, you got so much crazy stuff going on.
I forgot about Daenerys when she was her and Mormont was fighting. When they were fighting, yeah, she was. You could see her.
I'm glad she picked up a sword and fought with.
Yeah, she was fighting. Yeah, she was getting.
She killed.
She got her hands dirty.
A few. Yeah,
she didn't. She wouldn't like all hoity-toity and stuff. And Grey Worm was showing his.
Well, we haven't really seen the Unsullied fight that much.
Right.
Not as an army, really, have we?
Cool as
was there a war?
No, not really.
Not much.
Not much of one. But yeah, it was pretty cool moments there. But Arya impressed me the most with her getting scared.
What was I fixing to say about Game of Thrones? I got distracted because I was posting a Facebook thing about the tickets, which we are fixing to do a drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the time they hear this, they'll already know who won, even though we're doing it after this. See? Time travel. It'll get you.
It's magical.
It was... Let me give you an idea of how crazy and hectic that episode was for me. I went that whole night until the next day thinking Jaime was dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't realize because I saw him get overrun, but I've somehow missed him popping back up later after they all fell apart. So I was even thinking like, okay, I was going to bring up how's this going to, change.
Yeah.
How's this going to change Cersei's motivation? Because I mean, she's even though she's mad at him, like she still loves him.
She still loves him. I think how's she gonna be when she finds out he's got the hots for the tall chick?
Does he though?
Oh yeah.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
I think he's friend zoning her.
No.
Huh.
But I know she loves him.
I think she's into him. And he again. I think he's got her in the friend zone.
He's got her. Oh yeah.
That's what I think.
Another odd relationship. It's funny how Tyrion said we should stay married then. And they kind of.
That was so funny because she was like, "You were the best of my husbands." He said, "What a horrifying thought that I was the best husband you had."
But
I wouldn't mind seeing them together.
I can see a path where
that would be crazy.
They're together,
and that would unite the North and the South.
Yeah,
which is what they were trying to do at the beginning of the show.
Right.
Right. Let's unite our houses. That's what.
Well, the beginning of the show was Robert Baratheon said, "I got a son, you got a daughter. Let's let them get married." And what happened? Arya, Gendry, whatever his name is.
Joffrey.
That's his Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his real son. Arya's Stark's daughter. It wasn't a daughter and son, he thought, but it did happen.
A lot of people were upset that Arya got the kill on the Night King, but I wasn't that bothered by it. Because they say it's Jon Snow's fight. And I'm like, but dude, Jon Snow's had plenty of hero moments.
Yeah, no.
They've Jon Cena'd him a lot. And I'm not complaining because I like Jon Snow. He's awesome. But you can't have him. This is Game of Thrones, dude. This ain't your normal happy ending show. And plus, they've been grooming Arya.
They've been grooming Arya since season 3.
Since season 1.
Yeah,
they've been grooming her the whole time. To train to be a total badass.
When Jon told her,
and it needed to be a Stark, and it was. A Stark needed to kill the Night King.
Jon told her how to use the sword, stick her with the pointy end. And then when she gave Sansa the daggers, she said, "Stick him with the pointy end."
I'm starting to think this whole show is just a journey of Littlefinger's knife. If you think about it.
Yeah. But
it's like, what else are we gonna do with this? Is it gonna kill Cersei too?
But what was the reaction?
I was surprised
when he caught her by the throat.
I was when I saw the hair on the general kind of whoosh, and the general kind of looked like what the, because they were all around the Night King, and then when I saw that, I was like, all I could think about was like her training to be a ninja.
Yeah,
I kind of knew right then. So I wasn't surprised when I saw her jump. I was surprised when I kind of put 2 and 2 together. Right before that is when I realized it had to have been her. Because Jon Snow would have come running.
Oh yeah.
But only she could like sneak past.
She could get back. Yeah. Well, and the foreshadowing they done. Remember when she first met Jon, when she got back to Winterfell, she snuck on him at that exact same spot.
He said, "How'd you sneak up on me?" She said, "How did you survive a knife to the heart?" And he's like, "I didn't." I'm like, ha ha ha.
Yeah. But
another foreshadowing was, and I say her name wrong every time. Melisandre, the red woman,
the hot red lady.
Yeah, and what a stupid death for her.
Oh my God!
She said, "Hey, we won! I'm just gonna walk out in the field and die because that's how I celebrate."
Yeah.
It would have been made more sense for what's his name, the Onion Knight guy,
to cut her down.
He should have killed her. They should have gave him.
Oh, he was fixing to.
They should have let him.
Yeah, should have let him kill her
because that would get revenge for her basically killing the little girl, and that was his little buddy. You know,
yeah, they should kill him.
They should have gave him that. But instead, she's like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out here and die.
Take my necklace off. Get naked again.
Get naked and old and die.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the future for all of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying?
I don't remember.
Oh, the red woman predicted when she saw Arya a long time ago. She grabbed her face and she's like, I see death in your eyes. Like, you're going to kill.
You're going to be closing brown eyes.
Closing blue eyes and brown eyes and green eyes. She definitely closed some blue eyes.
Yeah, she did.
But because she killed the Night King and virtually all the White Walkers, I don't think she should be the one to kill Cersei. Can't overdo it.
I still think so.
But a bunch of people have a good.
I still think
there's so many people that need to kill Cersei, but only one person can.
The way I view this story is it's Cersei's story it's Arya's story and her list. That's my story I'm listening to.
But the list is malleable.
Yeah,
like her and the Hound have like a weird relationship. They're like buddies, like frenemies.
All I want to see is Arya take out Cersei and Clegane Bowl. That's all I want to see.
That's true.
That's all I want to see.
The Clegane Bowl definitely needs to happen because how else can you justify the Mountain not defending Cersei while she's getting murdered? Which I'm assuming, hopefully, she's getting murdered.
Yeah.
Because now she is the big bad.
I don't see.
Isn't that crazy? They foreshadowed the Night King from like the first minute with the White Walkers, but he wasn't the big bad. No. He was the boss you beat to get to the boss, which is Cersei.
But I don't know who. John, I don't know who needs it. I think.
Well, I mean, think about it. There's so many people that need that.
Oh yeah,
almost everybody.
I think.
But it needs to be. If you put in order like who needs to kill Cersei, I think it's got to be Jaime. He was even in the prophecy.
Yeah. I think Yara.
And somebody said they came into the world together. They're going to go out together. Like somebody said that somewhere in the series as well.
Yara Greyjoy needs to kill her uncle. That needs to happen.
Yeah.
Hound.
And they still got 2 long episodes to set all this up.
The Hound needs to kill the Mountain.
Yes.
And some Stark needs to kill Cersei. A true Stark.
I think it needs to be Jaime. I don't know that it would. I mean, how could you give Jaime a good death at this point?
The only person,
what would be a good death for Jaime? Like Jormungand, that was a good death for him.
Yeah, that's a good death. He kicked.
Not saying I'm glad he's dead, but I mean, we got a lot of people that still gonna have to die.
I think Tyrion needs to kill Cersei more than Jaime does.
See, there's another name. There's a bunch of people that need to kill. Like, there's like 10 people that need to be holding this huge handled knife at the same time, and all just 1, 2, 3. Bleh.
I think Sansa needs to get a death in her. I mean, I don't think Littlefinger was enough. I think Sansa needs some badass.
Everybody just needs to, like they did with Jon Snow, where they lined up.
They need to do a Brutus on her. Like
they need to go one at a time.
Brutus and Caesar, they need to do that.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And the Mountain wouldn't be defending her because he's all fighting the Hound. Like I said, that'd be a good distraction. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense that anybody could get past him.
What if he got a shot in too?
And then he goes in and kills him, comes in and stabs her too, and calls her the C word. He likes to say that. But then the last person to stab her would be Jaime.
Yeah.
He'd be like, for the watch.
For the watch.
For the realm.
For the realm.
But I think Jaime's gonna die. It might be like a murder-suicide thing. I don't know.
I have no. I don't. I don't know where it's going.
But here's the big problem, and Jaime's already said this. And I'm paraphrasing. I don't know his exact words, but he was like, "We don't have the numbers to beat Cersei." And I think that was before the battle. They don't even have any Dothraki anymore. They've lost so many people. And now they're fixing to go fight Cersei?
They got a dragon.
They don't have the numbers.
They got a dragon.
But, dude...
They got 2 dragons.
That big old thing that...
Yeah.
I get Bran and Bronn.
Bronn
shot the dragon with.
Yeah.
You know Cersei's smart enough that they've built 1 million of those now.
Probably.
Plus archers, plus, know, what do you call spearmen? Pikemen that throw the spears. And, like... jousting javelers.
Javelin.
They've got stuff ready for them dragons.
Yeah.
Do you think another dragon's gonna die?
I've called Cersei winning the whole thing anyway.
Well, the actor kid that plays Jon Snow said that the ending is bittersweet. I think the bitter, because you got Daenerys and Jon Snow. One of them 2 are gonna die, and one of them's gonna live. That'll be the bitter and the sweet. I think. I
think that's more tragic than bittersweet.
Well,
I mean, like, yeah.
But it would be it wouldn't be Game of Thrones if it ended super happy.
Right.
You've got to have, like, a lot of main characters die, or it's not really... They John Cena'd it too much.
Yeah.
And all the wrestlers understand that. The wrestling fans understand that term.
I have no idea what it means.
They good guy. They've kind of... If you've read the books, they've kind of John Cena Tyrion a little bit in the show. He's a little bit more of a hero than he is in the book.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more tyrannical in the book. He's still a main character and a good character and a lot of the same lines, but he's a little more maniacal in the books. But he's a fan favorite, so they kind of play. They did some what they call it, fan service.
Yeah, I like how they.
But you can't do that much fan service. If you do too much fan service, it's not Game of Thrones.
I like how they touch base on that famous statement about how he wants to die.
Yeah,
and I like how they done that.
Yeah.
Is that the first time they referenced that in the show?
No, he said it.
He said it in the beginning.
He said it when he escaped the Eyrie.
That's right.
When them black-eared people and the burnt men.
That's when he got Bronn. Bronn fought for him.
It was right after that when he said that. Because he said, "How do you want to die, dwarf?" And he told him. Yeah. And then he said it again at this battle. But, man, a lot's got to happen in the next, 3 hours of Game of Thrones we have left? A little shy of 4?
It's going to be intense. Let's get that drawing done.
Yeah.
I ain't going to eat my pizza. Caesar's. Pizza.
I thought you were still talking about Game of Thrones. So how do we want to end this? Looking forward to Tupelo Con.
Oh, absolutely. Y'all come out to Tupelo Con.
We'll keep talking about this probably at Tupelo Con.
Everybody come out to Tupelo Con and come by and say, hey.
Man, it's gonna be funny because like when Tupelo Con's over, which on Sundays they wrap up pretty early anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be hauling ass to get home to watch Game of Thrones.
Yo, hauling ass to get home and watch it. But yeah, everybody come by our little booth. We got booth. What is it? Booth table. Come say
hey.
Come get an old sticker and say hey.
Come get one of our old stickers, say our new banner, and say hey.
There you go.
All right, we're finna do this drawing. Y'all already know who won, but we don't.
I have no idea who won.
By the time y'all listen to this, we'll know it as well.
Something like that.
But as we talk right now, we don't know who won.
Time travel confuses me. I don't really know.
Diddle-doo. Thank you for listening to not episode 114.
What episode is it?
Are we gonna number this episode? Is
I don't know.
Well, we got 40 minutes.
I don't know how you.
It's an episode. Thanks for listening to episode 114 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasted live from High Top, the first and only floor of the Killj headquarters at the Killj Ranch. Love you, bye.
See you, Tupelo Con.
You say that every time. Even.
I thought that was a good one.
No, you say that every time.
I say it every time.
You said it with confidence.
I said it with confidence.
Yes. You were very.
Well, I want to see people. I need recognition. I need it.
You crave it.
Yeah. So bye again.
All right.